Hi everyone, what's up? Thank you so much for being here. If you guys are new to my channel, hi, my name is Jessie. So today's video is a little different. It is not beauty related, but I hope you guys still enjoy this video. So as you guys have read in the title, yes girl, I did a little bit of show business when I lived in the Philippines. So it all started out when I was 15 years old. I got pretty interested when it comes to show business. I started acting in front of the mirror. I'm a very, very dramatic person. I exaggerate all the time, every time I'm telling stories to my family and friends. And if you guys personally know me, y'all already know what I'm talking about. I'm just like very chatty, acting all the time. Even if I'm just telling like random events and parts of my life, I just love being extra. So when I was 15 years old, I never really got the chance to audition everywhere and anywhere because I must admit, I look like a pretty, okay, this is, because I know this to myself, okay? I legit looked like a monkey girl when I was young. I must admit, I'm a very late bloomer. So it was just after college that I decided to take care of myself even more. So when I was young, I loved joining contests like A1 Child, this and that, Muse, la 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 la. It's like literally like a small pageant inside the school. So after that, when I was 18 years old, we moved to Manila because we have a house in Laguna and we have a house in Green Hills. So, and we have another house in Makati area. So it's like you're in the city, so much possibilities to the show business industry because it's there. So I have a classmate. She looks like she's the one that legit looks like a model. Very skinny, very tall, very everything. Pretty, like very telegenic, looks really good in photos, looks really good in videos. And she told me like, oh, hey, go to this studio. They were looking for some models, blah, blah, blah. Of course, I had some of my folios, but they're not really good enough because again, I was a little chubby. I have a yo-yo weight. Sometimes I'm very skinny. Sometimes I'm like this. This is actually the heaviest that I got, like legit. So some people would really tell me like, oh girl, you don't even look like your photos. When I show them my old photos, though it hurts me a little bit, but I just have to accept the fact that I got fat. Like you're probably saying that, Jessie, you're not even that fat, but I was 20 pounds lighter, okay, before. So, and also my skin is way light and I love wearing contact lenses every day. To cut it short, the reason why I feel like I'm not loving myself that much around that time is because this is the truth. If you guys have auditioned many, many times to be an extra in commercials, in teleseries, and this and that, you'll know that I'm talking about the truth. If you are a white girl, if you are a mixed baby, tall, white skin, just really pretty, the chances of you getting hired into a commercial is probably 80%. If you know someone in the industry, either your cousin or whatever knows this talent, whoever is casting, the possibility of you getting hired is very high. So it's all about, to me, it's all about connections. And if you do not have connections, if you have connections, and this is just the truth, like if you have connections and even if that person doesn't even look like all that, that person will get hired than you. Even if you like go to the gym every day, make yourself very presentable, but if you do not have any connection, girl, trust me, you can cry blood, but you won't get hired. So I've been doing a lot of auditions in the past for commercials to be an extra. I only did like a couple of them. And you will notice that those people who goes into commercials, making it as their living, you will be seeing these same exact people. So sometimes when I see those people, because they already have a name in the industry, it's like, oh, hey, go to this audition, and I go to that place and I see them. I was like, okay, I'm not going to name names, okay? And she's already there and I'm like, I don't even want to try anymore because I know that I think they're just doing the audition for like formality purposes. But oh my gosh, but they're not gonna hire me because again, who am I, girl? They might rather like hire someone who has a name. So it's pretty difficult when you don't have any connection. And then I just got lucky because I met this guy on Facebook. But be careful, okay? Young ladies, please be careful when you're going to auditions. Ask a lot of people about it and make sure that their office is legitimate. So he posted online that, hey, I'm looking for an extra, yada, 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 yada. Send me your portfolio. So I literally invested on my portfolio. I literally invested on myself. I go to the gym all the time. I made my skin really, really white. I made sure that I'm very, I'm skinny. I really made sure that I work out a lot, nice tummy, very, very light skin. I got some pills to whiten my skin. I know, it's crazy. I got soap, I got deodorant to whiten, everything to whiten my skin. So I met this guy online. He's a talent agent. Is that what you call it? Like a talent agent? So I sent him my portfolio. My folio, the best folio that you could ever give is like front, side. Like if you do not have any makeup on your portfolio, the better. And like one full-size body. It doesn't really matter if the portfolio is like super, super professional. As long as your background is clear, then that's good. So I'm not saying that you can only get hired when you're pretty. Obviously, I got in even if I'm not really that pretty. But as long as you have talent will help as well. But then again, connections, girl, I'm telling you. But then again, go back to my story. I'm sorry, I'm like everywhere. So every time I see these people, they are doing the audition the same day I'm taking the audition, and I already know that they're gonna get hired, I feel like I don't even want to do it anymore. I don't even want to do like a VTR, who am I kidding, right? Like the more projects that they have, the better that they get hired. But it's sad because nobody would hire you because you don't have a lot of commercials that you have did in the past. So when I met this guy, he was the one who hooked me up with all of the projects. That's the reason why I'll probably show you some photos around. So these are famous actors and actresses in the Philippines. I'm so happy that when I got into teleseries or TV series, as what you call it here in the USA, I do have some small roles. It's either I'm a receptionist. No, it's really fun. So I wish I was able to continue that because I honestly thought that around 2014, my career was going so well. To that point that I don't even really have to audition for it anymore. This agent just calls me like, hey, you available? Let's go. Oh, hey, the director wants you to be in this because, oh, hey, on that level. You're probably going to ask me like, if you're doing so well, why didn't you continue it? It was fun, la la la. And that is all because of genre, all right? And I am not getting any younger. I'm getting old. And the chances of me being an actress is, I'm not really confident enough. Though people would always tell me like, hey, I wish you continued your career. It's too bad that you didn't. You could have come a long way. But then again, just a little critic, I really do crack. Like, I break down, like, I get so stressed about it, very depressed. But yeah, so that's just basically my experience. I really did enjoy it. Sometimes when you're an extra, it's very difficult because they're gonna give you a call time, let's say like 8 p.m. And then the next thing you know, you will be needed like around 7 a.m. It is that crazy. And only the actors, like the main characters, are the ones who are going to have really nice tents, and you guys were going to end up sleeping outside. I think it's pretty much the same here in the US, but I've never really tried. I'm not about that life anymore. But yeah, I think it was fun, It was a really, really nice experience. For commercials, it's the same. Like, the waiting time is ridiculous. And then you're going to be seen like probably like half a second, but the pay is very good. Imagine if you are a lead, the salary is big. Now I'm just going to show you some photos and videos of me. This was me before. Look how white I am. This is not even edited. I was just actually whiter in person. Now this is one of the photos when I was doing a teleserie. I was just an extra. And this one, I have a mini role with this actor right over here. If you guys are living in the Philippines, you guys are familiar with these actors. I actually have a lot of photos with celebrities in the past, but my ex back then kind of deleted everything, so I'm pretty much left with just a few pics. I actually don't put everything on Facebook and other my social medias because I just want to keep them for myself.
Sweet naman. Para talaga kayong secure and dating in real life. Ito yung first real life meeting niyo ni Miss Roxanne and Basti.
Mamaya ipapagaling natin ha. Ready? Smile. Smile. Up. Mamaya ipapagaling.
So, what else? What else am I gonna say about that experience? So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So, if you guys are planning to join the show business in the Philippines, make sure I actually did like a lot of things. I want to tell you guys more about it, but then again, girl, I don't want to be late for work. So, my advice before I go is that make sure that the talent scout that you're going to talk with is legitimate. It's so scary to just audition. You may not know, there's a lot of horror stories about that. I even experienced like a higher up from this TV station. He promised, if you agree to be a pet, then you'll make it big. So I'm just telling the truth, girl. And you guys in the show business industry in the Philippines, y'all know this. Like, if you agree with a certain type of, arrangement, then you're good. Your career is good. So that's pretty much it, guys. I am going, and I'll see you guys next time. Let me know if you have any questions down below, and I'll answer them for you. And yeah, yeah. Bye.